It's live. Yes, 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 yes. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Aaron Wiles Out TV, coming to you with another video. And yes, I have a special guest, one of the cast members of The Heights, Dalmane. Yes,
Hi.
let's give it up for him. Okay. Dalmane is a author, an entrepreneur, inform you later, you guys. How are you doing, Dalmane? You good? You
I'm
excited to be
doing
here?
wonderful. Yes.
Yes. Yes. So, Dalmane, can you
hmm
give me your sign, your age, and where are you from?
Okay, so my sign is I'm a Taurus. I am 26 years old and I'm originally from Kingston, Jamaica.
Okay. All right.
hmm
All right. Tell me a little bit about your backstory, how you grew up in Jamaica. Like, what kind of little boy you were, like growing up, like you know.
Well, my backstory is very average. There's no really big sorrow moment. I grew up in a middle class family. I've never went hungry. I've been always taken care of by my family. We have our issues just like anybody else, but my childhood was basically happy. I had a lot of moments where I'm alone, so I would say it's very lonely at the same time.
Okay.
But pretty much it was okay to the most part.
Okay. So let's get into these questions.
Let's go.
Oh, what inspired you to write Anointment of Innocence?
Atonement of
Anointment,
innocence.
atonement. Sorry,
It's
Atonement
fine.
of Innocence. That is your book.
So, yes, that is my book, guys. Go check it out. Amazon, Barnes and Noble. Why I decided to write Atonement of Innocence is because I was going through a dark phase within my life where I had a lot of anger and built on pent up feelings that I wanted to release. And I thought it was the best moment to actually publish a book in order to release those emotions. Because if I say anything else or do act on my emotion, I would definitely go to jail.
Okay. All right. How many volumes are going to be made from Atonement of Innocence?
So far, I have up to about four, four to five, 4 to 5 volumes. So right now we're at book one, Rooted, and then you have a couple other chapters until it's completely finished.
Is it going to
So
be the
max five.
is it going to be the same? Like, is it going to the subject is still going to be on consequences of psychological damage?
Yes. So I started book one to basically let people see the behind the scene of an average family and basically warn people. The undertone of it is to basically warn people about the things that you do and say to your kids. Because although it may seem harmless to you, or everybody does this thing where they're like, okay, I was just angry. That's why I said it and I didn't mean it. Nothing is in life is like that. If you say it, it's still out there. Once you release it, it's done. It's there. So the book basically shows her from high school to college to adulthood, and then it continues from she's in her late 30s or early 30s onwards. Because psychological drama is something that keeps with you for life.
Mm-hmm. Most
So you're gonna
definitely.
see her journey. And if you
Okay.
think book one is crazy, wait until you see book two.
Okay. So while the focus on psychological damage, and
hmm
my second question is why fiction?
Okay, so why focus on the psychological damage? That's basically, as I said before, because I was in my own dark place, right? And then I analyzed myself on what got me here, what got me to this moment in life. And I think all my past traumas from friends, family onwards got me to be who I am today. I am, so I just wanted to show if you push somebody to a certain limit, what the result could be if the person cannot control themselves. And
Okay.
why fiction is that uh, it's easier to write and you can express more.
Okay. Good. Good. So let's talk about the cover. Why
Okay.
a Caucasian woman on the cover?
Well, she's not Caucasian. She may appear Caucasian, but she's not Caucasian. The undertone of the cover is that she is biracial. So her mom is completely white, and just a spoiler, she's a product of rape of by a black man. So she is biracial and white passing. So she may come off more white, but she actually has a little black season in there.
Okay, okay, good, good. Have you ever at any time in your life have been psychologically damaged? And um
100%.
can you address that? Can you tell us more about that?
My psychological damage would come. Hmm. There is one that is coming to me right now that is very dark, but I not too much in detail, but I was molested. Let's just say that part is the psychological damage, and I've been verbally abused.
Mhm.
So that's where my damage come into play. I don't want to go too in depth in it because
Mhm.
then if you hear me speak and then you read the book, you're gonna think the book is my life. I'm seasoned in there, but remember it's fiction. It's fiction.
Okay, good. Okay, where were the challenges in creating your book?
The time to write it while working a regular 9 to 5, while creating all the products that I'm making at the same time. Um, One thing I'm probably gonna address or you're gonna see on the show is that I am dyslexic. You would never tell
I
by
would
speaking
never
to me.
tell.
You never tell, and especially all the stuff that I do, I am.
Mhm.
And from I was when I was younger, I had a really, really, really bad issue when it comes on to reading and understanding and retaining stuff, and that also adds on to the psychological damage because I was beaten, bullied, and ostracized for not being um, easier to understand and learn stuff.
Mhm. Well, you're not the only one, because myself, um, I have a little bit of a, you know, disability as well, and
Hmm.
learning damage is mine. I have a learning disability, so
Hmm.
I totally understand about that one. That's a little transparency for my viewers. Um,
Hmm.
how does your book stands out amongst the rest of the fictional shelf?
All right, so if everyone can be honest, when they're reading books, sometimes it takes 5 chapters before you understand one main thing about the character or the scene that you're experiencing. What I try to do is to chop out all the fluff, all the extra stuff that make a book long and drawn out and boring. I cut all of that out. I give you the meaty parts. I cut off all the fat and give you
Mhm.
just the meat. Let's go straight to it, get to the point. And I want it to be a simple read. I wanted something that could take you on a roller coaster ride. And if you've ever been through any psychological damage, it can be a little triggering. It can be. And if you have some of the thoughts and some of the actions that she has done, you probably have thought of doing yourself. So it's very relatable, if I could say
Mhm.
that.
Yeah. And guys, I have read a sample page. Dalmane requested me to read a sample page. And when I tell you, two chapters had me in my feelings. The main character who is we're talking about that has the psychological damage. When I tell you that woman is put to the ringer from I just say that it's gonna put you in your feelings. You're gonna want to shoot somebody in the face, stomp somebody's grandmother out, and literally
Mm-hmm.
go insane because I definitely can relate to this book and to my own life. Me and the character may not have the same stories, but I will say, you guys, like we have similar stories, but different. But it's a good read because listen, y'all know I don't read books like that. I do not read books like that. So, but when I read that book, I was like, okay, now I gotta get the paperback so I can get into the stories because it already had my feelings in two chapters. Chapter
Mm-hmm.
one already had me in my feelings, and I was ready to kill somebody in chapter two.
Yeah.
That's how much I got into that book. Okay, so guys, if y'all want to get his book, it's in the description below. Amazon and get his hair products. We're gonna touch on that by the end of this thing. So
Yes.
listen, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's
Let's
talk
go.
about your hair care. First of all, can
Okay.
we just say that Dalmane, before this, he had dreads, y'all. Look what he's sporting right now. Love it, love it, love it. Formulator. So
Mm-hmm.
Dalmane,
Yes.
what was the beginning stages of creating Boldzest?
Okay, so I first initially I always like hair. Always love the aesthetic of hair. I first started Boldzest by selling hair extensions, which was a little bit more pricier than what's on the market because I really spent my time in finding the best vendors to be my suppliers. So I first started Boldzest selling hair extension, but I eventually had to stop that after about 6 months because I was getting a lot of people. I hooked up with a YouTuber called Abby Nicole, and she promoted the hell out of my company. And she doing that brought in a good amount of sales for me. And then people started to collect the hair, say they didn't get it, and then they would do a lot of chargeback, which eventually they did that so much it put me in a hole um, financially selling hair extension because it's already pricey enough from my vendor, and obviously I have to price it to a point where I can still make profit from it. And let's just say I've been scammed to the max and bankrupt to the max, and I'm trying to fight my way and crawl my way out of it. And then I eventually stopped working on selling here for a moment, and I switched it over. I took an insecurity of mine where at first I was on YouTube doing escrow videos because I was always told that I had bad quality hair or I have bad hair because our community keeps telling our kids that they have bad hair. It's just that you don't know how to take care of it. And
Mhm.
in the time that I was growing up in, so I always had the thought that I had bad hair. So I would use texturizers and escrows and all those stuff to perm my hair to change the texture to fit in to the Eurocentric vibe that I was told. I already was dark already, and then I
Mhm.
had bad hair. I was quote unquote unattractive. So my work on that was to perm my hair and do all of the funky stuff. Eventually, I did it too much. I was doing great on YouTube, but I was doing too much till I fried my hair off. Then the whole natural hair care vibe wave came in with Shea Moisture and all those people and all these
Mhm.
YouTube videos about using products. So I then decided, okay, boom, let me go try to use these natural products because I'm liking the results that I'm seeing on these YouTubers. But then when I start seeing the prices after I got a couple products, I was like,
Mhm.
And me being who I am, I took up somebody's product. I looked at the back and I was like, okay, this is this, this is this. Learn. I actually spend my time learning each individual ingredients. And then I start, working on making my own products.
Okay, good. So let's talk about Boldzest. How did you
hmm
come up with the name and what is the meaning of Boldzest?
Okay, let me not pretend like Bold Zest is something grand that it is. I actually I put in a couple words. There's like a company name generator. And I
Mhm.
was like, okay, my personality is very bold. Whoever that, remember, this started out as an ear extension line. I wanted whoever that purchased it to be feel bold and, like this is me, I have arrived.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
then the zesty part is the attitude, is the flair, is okay, Naomi Campbell flip is the attitude. And then when I put in the words that I put into the generator, it came up with bold zest and I just stick with it. It's simple, it wasn't nothing grand and difficult. I just put in a name generator on Google and just put in a couple words that I like and what spoke to me, and that's what got spit out, and that's what I've been running with all this time.
So, Dalmane. So, a lot of people think that natural hair care products is very, very expensive.
It
How
is.
does your product measure up to that?
It is not as expensive as what's on the market, but I can honestly say it is a little bit, it's not cheap.
Mhm.
Bear in mind, I am a new brand within the natural community, and it's doing at my home and stuff like that. So I'm not as big as I would want to be yet, where I can bring down my prices a little bit lesser, but it's still in the comfort zone if somebody that has a regular 9 to 5 should still be able to afford it.
Okay. So, Dalmane, what goes into making hair products, yours especially?
Okay, so when I decided to create my hair products, what goes into it is first learning the ingredients. I have to know what each thing did because obviously I didn't went to school for it. I am dyslexic and I wasn't good at science at all. That's one
Mhm.
thing I had to point out. So I
Mhm.
learned each individual ingredient, learned the benefits. Then I started, watching different YouTube videos, watching them, making products and stuff like that. Then I said, okay,
Mhm.
let me do a small little certificate course online just to learn the fundamentals of mixing products. Then I went ahead, I'm inquisitive, so if I'm hooked on something, the Taurus spirit of me, I'm very stubborn, so I'll sit down and read and do what I needed to do. So I first find the ingredient that I want, right? Find
Uh-huh.
no, sorry, whatever problem that I'm having with my hair, which is itchy scalp, dry scalp, a lot of breakage, thinning. I
Mhm.
find out those are my issues. Then I find out what ingredients can help combat those issues. Then all I did was process of finding the right percentage of each ingredient,
Mhm.
mixing it up, testing it out until I create the final product. Then after I create the product, I tried it on myself first. Then I will go out and get like friends to try it. Then I have a little company that I would send it out to, and they test it to make sure the preservative is good and that it won't cause anybody to have any issues down the line. And
Okay.
after that process is done, it's all about name, packaging, design, all of that.
Period. Yes. So,
hmm
Dame, my next question to you is: did you run into any challenges while creating your products?
Yes. So when I after I okay, when I first started, I had a whole different collection. It was a black castor oil collection, and I made my first batch. What I was making at home before I reached to the stage of sending products to get tested, I was making at home and stuff. Then I found the company that did testing. Send the product, everything's good. They told me that they can also manufacture it. So I was like, oh, okay, so you can manufacture it. Let me see what that price is. And it worked. They made it. They made a big, like 2 dozen of each product. I had like 5 products back then. And then they make two dozen of each product, send it to me, and I was like, okay, good. I start selling it to my coworkers, and while I'm at my regular job, people see my hair as it is, and they were like, oh my god, your hair looks good, what are you using? Then I would recommend my stuff to them, and they would just jump online and purchase it. Back then I was on Amazon and my site, and Facebook, all that social media stuff, so people were purchasing it. But that company was a small company, so
Mhm.
they eventually start growing, hiring new people, and this is where the problem came in. When I had started to restock my inventory and I sent it to them to, obviously make, the new
Mhm.
people that they hired at the time that made my product, what I got in my buckets were all like products watered down to the 10th power. Yeah. So,
Gosh.
as a black, yeah, and that's
Mhm.
spending thousands. So, can you imagine, as a black company, you don't want to send out something like that to your customers, because the
No.
first thing they're going to say once you're doing a business, oh, you fake, you're a scam artist. They start treading you on the internet, and that's the quickest thing they do to start tearing down a business. So I said,
Mhm.
you know what? Let me stop. I sent back the products to them, got my money back, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna slowly work my ass off and save my money and buy ingredients in bulk, then start buying equipment and buy all the stuff that I need to do. And then I started mass producing at home by myself. So
Okay.
now I'm at the level where I had my launch party, which you will be seeing on the show, and now the product is out.
Okay, good, good, good. All right. The market is oversaturated with hair care products, right?
Mhm.
How does Boldzest stand out amongst the rest?
Um, just like every market, everything is oversaturated. But one of
Mhm.
the qualities that Boldzest have for right now is that yes, it follows the traditional way where everything is silicone, sulfate, paraben, and all of that clean. Right? It's definitely not vegan though. It's all clean, but at the same time, I'm a small business where I spend my time in making sure that all the best quality ingredients are in there. That's
Uh-huh.
one. And then one of the things people need to know when they're buying products from mainstream media, it will say, okay, black castor oil and peppermint, right? And then when you
Mhm.
turn it around to the back, you see which are the main ingredients for the products. Those ingredients are at the last section of the ingredient list. Once you see that, that means there's 1% of that ingredient that they're marketing it to you is. So
Mhm.
they're basically ripping you off. And if you don't know it or are hipped on it, you're getting scammed. And you're like, oh, why is my hair not growing? Why is this? Why is that? That's why I can cut my dreads off. I can always start from scratch. And the
Mhm.
ingredients that I put in my products actually works because I'm not watering it down. And whatever ingredients that I say it has, it's up
Mhm.
in the top section of my ingredient list. So that's
Okay,
what makes me
so
different.
period. So ladies and fellas, you just heard it. Watch what you buy and buy from black owned because
Period.
they out here scamming girls. We don't want to end up like Corday. Anyway, no shade. Okay, are you in or will you be collaborating with anyone from the cast and or others from other web reality shows?
Anyone on my cast collaboration with my products? No. Um, the no. For other shows, I have reached out to a guy called Corday on Chasing. That was on Chasing Atlanta, I think, on that
Uh,
branch, or was it G Status?
no, it's G status.
G Status, sorry. Because they had the similar hair texture as I, so I was gonna send it to them just, to promote on their page and stuff like that. So yes, I would love to do that in the future. After I release my candles and my sugar scrub for the business, by March, April, I'm focusing on advertising and sending out PR packages so people are more aware and about my products.
Okay, good, good, good. All right. So let's talk about the show. Okay,
Let's go.
let's talk about the show. What
Yep.
made you want to do the show?
I just want to put myself out there. I want people to see who I am. And as I said before, I'm from Jamaica. I've lived here 5 years, going on 6 years now. So I joined the show just to get myself out there, take myself out my comfort zone, and also show people the behind the scenes of what I do and how I accomplish what I do with the little that I have. Because I'm not rich at any point, right? What I was comfortable in Jamaica, it's a different thing in America. You know, in New York, it's hard. So I wanted to join just to show who I am, show the behind the scenes of creating what I have right now, and possibly gain new customers and new supporters.
Okay, so one of the supporters of mine asks, is it for all hair types?
It is for all hair types, but my products right now, it's kind of more for the 4C girls, 4C going onwards, but everybody can, to be honest, use it.
Oh,
Everybody can use it. Yeah.
okay, good. Christina, you heard it there first. Love you. Thanks for supporting.
I did see a comment though about Miss England would be great. I have to give her props. Lauren England did help me in the beginning stage of starting selling here, even though she was going through her, people saying she's a scammer, but she sold me her vendor list and I went from her vendor list and got connected to the right people to get good quality here to sell. So shout out to Lauren England. Love your transformation.
Shout out to Lauren England. Live for you, boo.
Hmm.
Um, all right. Has any of the cast supported your business endeavors?
From the cast, I can honestly say Xavier Marco. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Mhm. Yep.
We need to do
And
better, guys. We need to do better. We need to do
the
better.
funny thing, I have everybody's music. I have everybody else's product, and I send it and share to them. And the rest of the girls were like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it." Have it been done? I haven't yet to find out. But I have helped them, but I've yet to find, the girls supporting. And it's funny, it's the ones that hate me are the ones that supported me. Ain't that funny?
Hmm.
And the ones that are cool with me didn't.
Oh wow. So let's talk about those friends and those cast members. Some of your cast members had so nice things to say about you, and
Mm.
in the interviews that I've done with them, um, especially Marco, some of Toddy, and Bryson a little bit. So the words uncultured, messy, shady, annoying
Mm.
was the words that was
Mm.
said to describe you.
Okay.
What do you have anything to say to these cast members of yours?
Um, so Toddy was the one that says I am messy and very A type, type A. I
Mm-hmm.
am very type A because I'm dyslexic. I am very type A, so I have to make sure I plan everything out, and I have to make sure it works. Because
Mm-hmm.
if it doesn't work like that, I will forget. I will mess up. There will be problems.
Mm-hmm.
So that is no shade to me. Next, when it comes on to Marco,
He called you
this
uncultured. He called
uncultured.
you messy and
The
shady.
wig is uncultured. You doing the whole cultural appropriation, let's go there, is uncultured. If you want to say I'm unmannered and uneducated, you not taking ownership for issues that you also cause is also uncultured. Yeah. Um, and
Shady and
for
messy. Shetty and Macy.
Shady
Messy
and
that
messy.
Bronson said.
It's not messy if you tell the truth.
It's not. It's all
It's not.
facts.
And
Mhm.
it's also not messy if whatever you're saying that is shady and messy, you say to the people that you talk. Okay, so I may said something to Bronson about that he would be considered shady and messy, but whatever I said to them, I went back to the person and said, "Hey, your shit sucks.
Mhm. So
You
it's
asked
like,
me for your opinion."
okay. So it's literally
Yeah,
like, there's a lot of backpedaling pussy popping on the show, huh?
very much so.
Okay. So okay,
And I
okay,
could say I've
cool.
helped almost. I've had my foot in almost all the girls' work, so I'm like, hmm. As
Mm.
much as I'm doing all my own stuff, I've helped in some way all the girls. But they did say I'm very loyal and I help, so let me not go too hard on
So
them.
can we what girls have you helped? Just basically all of the cast? Or some of the
Except Xavier.
Oh, okay.
I tried to help Marcus. You're gonna see that on the show.
Mhm.
You may hate what I say on the show, but I tried to help him when he came on to his comic book. Um, I have my own stuff. As I said, while I was doing the show, I was doing a book, I was doing products, and I was developing other stuff that are coming out later. And I still find time to help. And I saw that they were struggling on one aspect for their manga, and I offered my suggestion, and they basically brushed it off, giving me a bullshit answer and everything bullshit. You're gonna see that on the show. I may be wrong, he may be right, who knows? But I helped.
Okay.
Bronson also helped. Marco, 2 hours, 3 hours on the phone, them sending me their music, me hearing them giving Britney Spears, Kim Kardashian type singing, and they keep giving me the same thing. They asked for my opinion, especially Marco. Asked for my opinion. I didn't volunteer it. They asked for it, and I gave it, and they just can't take it. Don't ask me because the difference with me, I'm a two ways type of guy. You
Mhm.
see, if I ask you, hey, what did you think about my book? I don't want you to be telling me, oh, let because it's so nice. I don't want to hurt his feelings. Oh my God, I have to be censored what I say. No, 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 no. You being censored and you being so nice and pretty is not helping me. I'm
Mhm.
already dyslexic enough and I already have my own financial issues and own struggles and all of that. I need people that are going to be in my circle. If I ask you a question, give me 100.
Period.
And when you give me that 100, I want you to give me that 100 plus suggestions on how to fix it. And everything that I did with these ungrateful twats, I gave them my opinion and I also gave them suggestions on how to fix it. And some of them actually took the suggestion.
Wow.
Or some of the works, especially for Marco, the work that he would have put out other than my suggestion would have been worse than what they actually were going to produce. No shade, all shade.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I had a follow up. But what you just said is so great. It's I just got through with this.
Mm,
Somebody asks you for your opinion. You're
mm-hmm,
knowing that the person is very, very honest, bluntly
mm-hmm,
honest at that.
mm-hmm,
When this said person gives you an opinion that is not to your liking, but it's the truth,
mm-hmm.
now I'm the bad person.
Exactly. And that's the main issue on this show. And you're going to see how it plays out. That is the main issue. You asked for it. I gave it to you, even with suggestions. And you just went ahead and then you took a foul story about me and started spreading it. And then whatever you got is what you deserved. Hi.
Shaders, we just went through this shaders, and y'all already know who I'm talking about. It's literally on the blogs. So yeah, we already got there. He's a mess. He's still learning. Nobody cares. But let's go on to the interview. Let's finish this.
Hmm.
What can the viewers expect from you, Dalmane, on the show? What can we expect to see?
So what you can expect from me is to see me, as I said, the behind the scenes of speaking with my editor in regards to my book and hearing all the things that she has to say, doing my photo shoot to do promotional pictures for my product, and basically see all that I achieved with the peanuts that I earn and how I make it look. Because when you see what I can produce with the peanuts that I earn, it's going to blow your mind. And then what happened in the end is something to watch.
Mm. Are you worried? Are you worried on how you're going to be portrayed on the show?
Um, am I worried a little bit? Because, I've already gotten what everybody's saying. I'm the villain, and all of that. That's what they say. I
They
wouldn't say
said
I
that you are
am.
the villain. They said
They
you are.
say I'm the villain. And if me telling the truth, me helping you out is making me the villain, then I like being the villain. The villain is fun, don't you think?
I think so because I'm normally in the villain. I'm normally in.
So if me telling the truth to you is me being a villain, then okay, I'll claim it.
Okay, okay, okay. Why should the viewers tune into the Heights?
Why I would say they should tune in to the Heights um, is that we are, or what I've seen so far from everybody, is that we're the producers and everybody, or the team behind of it, want to bring a Selling Sunset Bravo S type atmosphere to YouTube. And when I say that, it's where they're trying to give more polished. It's gonna have drama, but not so drama heavy. Our target audience are probably more suited to people that are 21 and up, that are actually want to see the behind the scenes of what it really takes to achieve everything that we're doing. And then for the messy few that wants to see the rah 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 rah, you gonna get it with style.
So, guys, what he's saying is it's a balance. It's definitely a balance of drama and work. I
Yes.
feel like this is I feel like the Heights is going to be worth it. Everybody should tune
Mm,
in January
27.
27th, the Heights premiere, okay? I'm putting my name on the line for everybody to go and watch it. In the description below, go follow the Heights IG page. Okay,
Official
it's
I Like
at
Media.
official I Like Media, and follow the YouTube page, which is I Like Media. Go follow Dalmane at I Am Dalmane, and
Simple.
go get his book. Is on Amazon. The link is in the description below. Okay, and go to his website. Go check out his products. Go purchase them, and DM him or write a review on the website.
Yes.
And yes, write the reviews on the website. DM him to let him know how good the product is. It is www.boldzest.com. Okay. All right. That's it.
One thing I want to add about it is that
Go
we
for it.
have other products coming in by April. We have our candles coming in, and we also have sugar scrubs that is going to be added onto the collection.
So all of that will be coming soon, but instead,
Hmm.
go to his website and pick up his hair care. Okay, his hair care products. He formulated himself because he is a formulator. He listen, jack of all trades. Okay, that's him. So again, pick up his hair products at www.boldzest.com.
Thank you.
All right,
Hmm.
so you ready for some games?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. So, since I played it with everybody else,
Yeah.
I have to play it with you
Let's go.
anyway. So let's go. Right. How we gonna do? What's the game we're gonna do first?
I can't wait to see what these questions are gonna be. You know what I mean? Oh, give the show a chance, guys. Give the show a chance. You'll definitely like it. Watch it till the end to understand the full story. You're muted. There you go.
All right. So let's play some games. Let's play some games.
Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go.
Words. Words. You already know the word game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say a word, and you just match
Mm-hmm.
it with a cast member. So let's play
Yeah.
this word game. So the
Mm-hmm.
first word, we're gonna go a little light. We're gonna go a little light. Lovable is the word.
Lovable.
Yes, lovable.
Bronson.
Bronson,
Mm-hmm.
are you? Is your? Is it okay?
It's a little bit of static.
You kind of froze for me.
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I hear you, but you're a little froze. It's kind of buffering a
Um,
little bit.
Once I don't know. What about now? Any better?
No, matter of fact, just go out and come back up. Okay. All right. Wait a minute, you guys. The show is still coming on. It's still going. Just technical difficulties. That's about it. So I'm gonna wait here patiently. How y'all loving the interview so far, chat? How y'all loving it? Y'all loving it? This is live. It is live, so stuff happens. But as soon as he come back, I'm gonna bring him up and we're gonna finish this. All right, cool. There we
What about
go.
now?
We
That?
good. We just had to drop you down, then pick you back up.
That's
Okay,
fine.
so let's go back. The first word is lovable.
Bronson.
Bronson, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, is Bronson on the heights? Yes, Lisa. Bronson is on the heights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next word is obsess.
Obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with me, Xavier?
Xavier. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because it must be obsession for what they did.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Let's go with the next word we have is annoying.
Marco.
Marco. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just like a get back? It's a get back.
Mm-mm. She
All
just
right.
is. You're
Okay.
gonna see.
All right. Let's go with snooze fest.
Marcus.
Okay. Wow. All right. Let's let's pick it up a little bit. Let's go with a little bit of nice, a little bit. Let's go with leader.
Leader. Me.
You. Okay, like that. Um, uncultured.
Marco.
Marco.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. We got two more.
Give it to
All
me.
right. Delusional.
Marco and Marcus.
Why you say that?
Why I say Marco? All right, Marcus. I can't get into it because you're gonna see why I say they're delusional. All I can say is you first have to get the money before you try to help anybody else.
Mm,
You can't feed somebody if you are hungry.
okay.
That's what makes them delusional to me. And
Okay.
Marco, she's a rapper, singer, producer.
Okay. So the next word, and you're probably gonna gag at this. Let's do pink slip. If you had to get rid of one person on the cast, who would it be?
I would follow what Bronson says. I wouldn't want to get rid of anybody, but if I have to, it would be Marcus.
Marcus?
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Marcus is gonna kick y'all ass. I know that. Marcus is gonna kick you.
I
So
love to
that
see
is
she
the
try.
word. That is the word game. We're going to play yearbook, yearbook mania. All right.
Okay.
Let's play yearbook mania. Who's
Hmm.
most likely to be late on set?
Me.
It's so crazy. Toddy said it was him, and you said it was you. Okay. All right, but I love the
It's
honesty.
it's me. It's me. If I have to say, it's me and I guess Toddy too. Yeah. I get
Okay.
cussed out for being late more than anybody else.
Okay. Who's more likely to cause a ruckus on set?
Me and Xavier.
Wow. I, okay. I'm shocked by that. I thought
Why?
somebody else. I'm shocked.
Who
Okay.
do you think the ruckus would be?
I would think probably Marco. Probably Marco
Hmm.
or Marcus.
Okay, you know what? You know what? Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Who can cause it? Like cause people to react? Definitely Marco. But who is doing the ruckus at the end of the day
Mhm.
would probably be us. Me and Xavier.
Okay, okay, okay. You kind of gagged me there. Who out of the cast is most likely to be hilarious, like dead funny?
I don't know if you're gonna see it on the show, but I would say who makes me laugh
Yeah,
is Bronson.
Bronson.
Yeah. I catch her interview with you where she mimics my accent. I was laughing. I didn't take any insult. It was funny.
Bryson, Bronson. Because I don't know why I keep saying Bryson, but it's
Mm-hmm.
Bronson.
Mm-hmm.
Bronson is a whole key.
She
So
is. She
y'all gonna
is.
watch when that and the girl is
Mm,
shady. The girl is a shady little tree. All
big
right.
time.
Who who most likely to hurt, who's most likely to hurt the other one's feelings?
Me.
Really?
Yeah. Because me giving my honest opinions, they would take it as me hurting their feelings. So me, Xavier, and everybody else is fake. They'll fake it. They'll fake it. They'll fake it. Toddy will fake it. Bronson will fake it. Marcus is not even on the same plane, so he definitely probably has nothing to add on it. So that would be faking it. But everybody else will fake it. They won't tell you the truth.
Mm. Oh wow.
They're
I
not they're
thought
not as forthcoming as how I would want them to do. I thought that they were all gonna be honest and since we're all in a group, we're gonna work together, and if
mhm.
we share our projects with each other, they were gonna be brutally honest and really try to see point out our flaws, but also helped us to create our flaws. They don't do that and at all.
Wow. I
Yeah.
thought it would be somebody else.
Who do you thought it would be?
I thought it would be Xavier or Bronson. That's what I thought.
Bronson will tiptoe, double park, jump out of a burning building before, or window before she gives you the honest opinion.
Okay. I
Because
get
there's moments where I try to get them to be honest and they backpedal. They would say it to me, but then they start backpedaling all over the place.
okay. Who is the
Hmm.
best reader on the cast? Like, who would just get you together real quick, real nice and nasty?
Best reader. Ooh. Not including myself, I would say Bronson and Bronson. I feel that they have a very dirty mouth, but I've yet to see it, but I just feel it.
Hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Hmm. I'm thinking I should do this one.
Give it to
Who's
me. Give
most
it to me.
likely? This is the last one. Who's most
Hmm.
likely to cause the most drama out of all of y'all?
I would say me. Well, cause or do the most drama, because that's basically
Cause the
like the
most
same thing.
drama. Like every scene,
Issue.
they causing an
That's
issue.
Marco. That's Marco.
Mm.
But I
Wow.
react.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. So that's the end of yearbook mania. Let's go
Okay.
on to one sweet, one sour. So let
Okay.
me let's start off with something easy.
Hmm.
Let's start with Xavier. Give me one sweet, one sour about Xavier.
One sweet about Xavier is persistence. They're very persistent because um, I knew them back from Jamaica, so I saw them at the heydays of starting into modeling, and
Uh-huh.
to see where they are at right now is amazing. Keeping the same body size and pushing from back then to here and getting on all those covers and being on in those shows and being in the commercials.
Mhm.
Xavier, persistence. That's a positive. A negative, they talk too fast. Um, they don't take criticism that well.
Mhm.
Neither am I, but they really don't take it that well. They're very cocky because of the success, which nothing is wrong with it, but they can rub people the wrong way of being too cocky and
Mhm.
pretentious. Um, yeah, that's it.
Okay. So the next one is let's go easy. Marcus.
Marcus, good thing about Marcus. What is good about Marcus? Um, they are very, what would you say? They stay out of problems. They mind the business that pays them.
They
So
drink their
that's the
water and
good
mind their
part,
business.
which is good. The negative about them is that stubborn, and
Mm.
you'll see what I mean when it gets to that part of the show.
Okay.
If it gets shown, they're very stubborn.
Okay. Okay. So the next one is Toddy.
Um, Talented, very talented. I could see them going extremely far. I definitely listen to their music, and I've definitely, like, I would be working on my own stuff and I'm on the train going to work, and I'll be listening to a song, and then I was like, "Ooh, this sound like something," and I would create something real quick for them and send it to their phone. Maybe this is the part that's annoying about me to them, is that I could be have my own stuff going on, but I still think about them. So I'll be on there and I'll create something and send to them. The only bad side I would say to Toddy now is that I would love for them to speak up more,
Mhm.
be a little bit more honest, because they're one of the ones that I tried to, because Marco and them are in the same field. So I tried to say, hey, Marco is asking me all these questions to give my opinion, but probably my opinion is too raw and too unfiltered. Maybe they need somebody in their own field to, give them the better explanation, because
Okay.
obviously I'm not doing it well since they're taking it so wrong. You know what I mean? But
Mm,
they don't care. So I would say selfish and self-centered in certain ways, where they don't care. They will pretend,
mm.
but they really don't care.
They ungrateful. They ungrateful, basically.
Yeah,
You can
in a
say that,
way, yeah.
right? In a
Yeah,
way.
yeah, we can say that.
Okay. The next one is Bronson.
Good thing about Bronson, on time. Um, they have a vision, they know how they want to execute it. I love
Mm,
that. I've purchased their stuff, and I've also made them make custom clothes for me.
mm-hmm,
Um, their spirit is very light on the good side. They're very, if they respect you, it's
mm,
very light, welcoming. Um, it gets that little nice giggly side of you inside.
mm.
Bad thing is, what would I say the bad thing about Bronson?
Is
Timing. They
oh,
don't know when is the best time to like go at it. Tell the truth.
okay.
Like you'll see a lot of things that could be said to people while it's being done, they would
Okay.
gloss over it. And then when it's a group setting, they will speak about it, but then they will say privately what they really think. But then
Mm,
when lights, camera, action, it's like, oh yeah, so I did think, I loved what he did with this, but that's not what you gave.
okay. The last one
Mm-hmm.
is Marco. Well, not the last one because you're gonna do yourself, but
Mm-hmm.
Marco.
Marco, potential for greatness, potential
Mm-hmm,
of being unique and different, potential of breaking down barriers and avenues. Um, very light-hearted, very
mm-hmm,
innocent. And then the negative part about them, no accountability. You can
mm-hmm,
help them, and if it doesn't go their way or go how they would want it to go, they will put all that blame on you. No accountability, none at all.
mm-hmm.
They would throw you to the wolf and save themselves, which everybody does that. But I mean, like, when it comes on to us working together,
Uh-huh.
mm-mm.
But
That's the only
I
thing I
will
have with them.
I will say what I love about the Heights that y'all are helping each other. Y'all are networking together within the cast.
Hmm.
One person is helping one person now. This person helping this one. It's like y'all all
Hmm.
collectively are helping each other get to the next level and step up in their respective fields. And that's
And
why.
the funny thing about that, though, is that
Mhm,
the people that I argue with or the people that backstab me the most is the one that actually helped me in the end to, I could say it, Xavier helped me in the end to secure models that
mhm.
actually helped me. And I could say Toddy helped me ish, but nobody else helped. They're very selfish.
We gotta step it up, you guys, on that one. So, but this is the end of the reunion. You have any last words or statement?
Oh, wait, I
Wait,
didn't say
wait a
myself.
minute. Wait, whoa. I forgot you. Give me one sweet and one sour about yourself.
Sweet, even when I'm busy, I will help others.
Mhm,
Um, Sour is there's a limit. And if I feel that you took advantage or not advantage, yes, advantage. If you took advantage, and if I spot that you're using me, or if I'm already upset about something and you add on top of it, I can lose it. And where you see me all calm and collective now,
mhm,
I'm from Jamaica. I lived in a
mhm,
nice area, but at one point in my life, I lived in the ghetto, the
mhm,
trenches, what you call the projects. I am about that life. Even though Toddy says I'm about that life, but not really. I'm about that life, especially when I'm not in my right mind.
Mm-mm-mm.
So that's a sour about me. I'll help you, but once I spot it's done, and I'm easy to cut you off. Done, because you only get to slap me once. No, no turning, no other. No, no, no.
Well, somebody in the chat says that's not sour. That's right. That's right way of doing things. It's not sour. So, you gave a sweep, right? You gave a sweep.
Yes, I'm helpful and dependent when it comes out to helping people. I'll be busy doing my own stuff and help. I'll still help regardless.
And I can definitely attest to that because Dalmane have put me on to some some apps that I need
Inside,
to definitely step up my YouTube channel. Get fix up my channel,
just a
get
little tweak.
little just little tweaks, in between, So definitely, I would say that you're very helpful, Dalmane. You can
Yeah,
definitely whenever I have to text, you want like I need to know how to do this. Like, what can I use? You'll text back right away. Even if you're doing something, you'll text back and be like, "Oh, this and this and this. Try it out and let me know what you think about it." So I will confess
simple,
to that, you guys. Dalmane is the one. If you don't know nothing, he'll find it out for you. He
simple, and I
knows
would like you to repeat.
most definitely. He has that report. Got you. So, Dalmane, it's coming to a
Hmm.
close. This interview is coming to a close. Do
Okay.
you have any? Do you have any last words or statements that you want to?
Okay. So last words. Let me do myself first, then go to the show. Last words is pick up my products, give it a try, support a black-owned business, and not just specifically just saying support a black-owned business. Just support a business for somebody in the culture. Support a business just for supporting it. There's a lot of products that I've spent my time and energy in to create good quality stuff because I'm the type of person, if I won't use it for myself, I will not sell it to you. And I'm very transparent on if this works or if that works, I let you know. I will not dupe you. I don't need to take anything from you because at the end of the day, I want to create a whole my brand Boldzest. I want to make it a household name. So from hair products, skincare products, candles, I have curtains coming, bed linen spray, and stuff like that. All that stuff that I have in my head to formulate to bring to you, and I want to try to bring you quality. When it comes on to the show, I would say give it a chance. It's probably not what a lot of people are used to, where it's like rah 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 rah. It's not all of that. We do have it, but it's not so focused about rah, rah, rah. You know what I mean? You will be able to build and get to know us a little bit or whatever the producers show. But give it a chance. See the behind the scenes. Take some notes if you can, if you're interested in doing anything that we're doing. See what are the do's and don'ts and improve yourself just as how we're trying to improve ourselves. And thank you for watching
Yes.
and
So
subscribe.
and subscribe. So that's what we come to. Guys, pick up Dalmane's book, Atonement
Atonement of
Atonement of
Innocence.
Innocence. Okay.
Yes.
Pick it up at Amazon. The link will be in the description below, as well as Boldzest. The website is www.boldzest.com. Okay.
Thank
Get a
you.
product. Make sure you write down a review of his product.
Hmm.
DM him, tell him how much you love, or probably he could make it a little better. Don't know. Don't.
Yes, yes, yes.
Always use the constructive criticism. He
Exactly.
loves honesty, you guys. He loves
Yes.
honesty. So you can definitely hit him up in his DMs. Follow
Or
him.
what I should add to the
Yes,
line.
most definitely. Follow him on Instagram at I am Dalmane. Pick up his
Hmm.
book, Atonement of Innocence, on Amazon. Get his hair care products at www.boldzest.com. And yes, and you know what? It's going to be future products coming from Dalmane. You wouldn't want to miss. I promise you. And y'all, please go and watch. Make sure y'all watch The Heights on coming
I
January 27th.
27. Mm-hmm.
January 27th. Follow the IG page, which is official I Like Media. Follow the YouTube channel, I Like Media, and watch that trailer. Comment it. There's more coming. Listen, I'm all in for the hype. I will review.
Mm-hmm.
Trust and believe. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
already know how honest and transparent and bluntly I go when I review a show, okay? So if some of these girls is acting up, I will be dragging y'all. So,
And tell me if I'm right or wrong in any situation that
so
the cast may think I'm wrong in.
so guys, this is coming to a close. I will see you. It's good talking to you, down, man. You know
Thank
our
you.
conversations be lit, so you already know.
Mm-hmm.
You already have like whatever you need. You got it. So
No
guys,
worries.
make sure you pick up his book, Amazon, Atonement of Innocence.
Whoever's
And
in
he's
your
here.
background, tell them I need some of that food that they're making. They're chop chop chop.
Get his hair care product, his hair care products, www.boldzest.com. And yes, that
Mm-hmm.
is Dalmane, y'all. So thank you,
All right.
Dalmane, for coming on and
No
doing this
worries.
and having my viewers get to know you a little bit more better. And we're
Thank
gonna
you.
look forward to the show. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
Bye,
right.
guys.
Everybody, see you later, Dalmane. Bye. Later. Hey, shaders. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for coming into the chat. And hopefully I'll come back with a live tonight. Don't know per se, but thank you for coming, Barry, BK, Harper, Pac-Man, Mia Moore. Who else? Who else? Ariel, Lisa. Shout out to y'all for coming through. Uh, Christina. What's up, boo? Yes. Beautiful B. Ariel. Yes. Jessica. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to all my shaders. I live for you. Yes, that was a good interview, I would say, honestly. Got to know a lot. And yes, guys, the book is good. The book is good. I promise you, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. I promise. I actually read it. I read the sample. I'm definitely getting the book because I really want to get into the book more because it's something. But we're gonna talk about it later. I'll see y'all later. All right. Bye, shaders. See you later.